Guys, just be careful with your sunglasses, okay?
So we've just been told by the guide you're better off wearing your life jacket like a diaper. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. So we're still cruising around here in Mexico and we've just come down to a small little place here called Muygil, which is 15 kilometers south of Tulum, here on the Yucatan Peninsula. So what we're coming to visit here is an old Mayan settlement basically, and it's right by one of it's the second biggest laguna lakes on the Yucatan Peninsula here. And Muygil was an old, it's on the old trading route, basically the old Mayan trading route. So what they've done is here they've channeled these canals through the mangroves and the jungle right through to the coast. So we're about 15 kilometers away from the coast here, inland. So yeah, the canoes back in the day, not the boats, would come from the ocean and they'd cruise all the way up these little these canal routes. So what you do is you cruise through there on the boat, they drop you off, and then you put a life jacket on and you float down these ancient rivers, basically these old canal routes that they dug out thousands of years ago. Also here in Muygil they have some old ruins here with quite a nice looking pyramid. That's a different trip here, you have to do it's a different trip altogether, but you can come here and I'm hoping we're going to have time to do that. Without further ado, I think our boat is going to be ready pretty soon. Let's go. So to think these little canals were used thousands of years ago for the Mayans to trade all sorts of things. Okay folks, so we've just got to the section of the tour now where we float down the river, or the canal should we say, through the mangroves here. So let's go and do this.
Guys, just be careful with your sunglasses, okay?
So we've just been told by the guide you're better off wearing your life jacket like a diaper. Supposedly better, no? So he says it's more comfortable. So you've got to try these things once at least, eh?
Vamos a ver. Be careful, it's a little bit slippery.
Very slippery, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see if this diaper really works, eh? The diaper works. The diaper works. Wow, man, this is cool. You're just floating down. You don't have to do nothing.
No, nada.
Nada.
And you don't worry about the life.
Yes. Check this out, man. So to think, many thousands of years ago, little canoes used to come down here and trade all sorts of stuff. All the Mayans. Unbelievable, man, to think you're just floating down a little bit of history right here, man. Look at this.
peut nager, on peut enlever les filets.
So there we go, folks. This is the end of the floating session. One thing you don't realise is how strong the current is. I'm trying to walk back now and it's actually pretty hard. Gotta get back to them guys over there. Good exercise for the legs though, honest to God.
Head underwater, falling back into you.
So now, there's a little boardwalk back to the boat. Surrounded by wetland, it's all wet down here. I think it's fair to say that this path would not pass the health and safety test in the UK. Finally, we arrive at the boat. That was about a kilometre walk, that. Nice though. Anyways, this is where the fun began. And he's just given us a little bit of time to visit this tiny little ruin here, look. It's like in the middle of the jungle. Cool, eh? And kids come to explore. Let's go and have a look inside. Ah, look. Go right into the back here. But these old ruins are crazy, man. I love them. And this is just in the middle of nowhere, man. Middle of nowhere. The boat took us about 20 minutes to get to here, to this point in the reserve. So anyway, without further ado, we've got to head back to the boat. They're all waiting for me, look. Last as usual. Here we go, back to the lagoon. Back where the fun began. Well folks, I thought that was the end of it, the swim, but no, I've decided to do the ruins at the same time. It was just 65 peso and they begin immediately basically, so here we go. Check them out. The ruins of Moyjil. So these are the first two that you come to, or three if you count this one. These, man, I just love these old ruins. I guess it's like us having castles in Wales in the UK, no? Just loads of history. But I guess just because of the jungle and the different kind of scenery you get with all of these ruins, it's just amazing, man. They just amaze me. Look at this. I think you can go up them. There's nothing to say that you can't go in. Should we head up? Should we head up? Why not? Here we go, we're at the top of the first one. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Anyway, let's go and head to the main one, eh? Now we've got to battle these very uneven steps with flip-flops. Down this little alley, eh? We like a little alley, don't we? Look at this, man. I keep saying it, but it just seems very surreal being amongst these old ruins, you know? Just thinking of what used to go on here thousands of years ago, and they're still discovering things to this day, you know? So here we go. This is the path to the main event. I can just see it through the trees here. Just listening to the nature, the birds. So peaceful, man, so peaceful. Anyways, let's continue. Another thing that this place is famous for also, well, famous, but it's known for its ceiba trees. These trees are called ceiba. Really big trees with lots of leaves, lots of shade given off. Cool, man. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that, man. Eh? It's like something out of a movie, isn't it? Unfortunately, you're not allowed to climb it. There's a little piece of rope there, but whoa. Reminds me a little bit of the one that we saw in Tikal, but a smaller version. Let's go and have a look around the back of it, eh? Hey, what's that? There's a path here that leads through into the jungle, folks. There's a little path here that leads into the unknown, basically. So let's go and have a look, shall we? Okay, so this little path here, I've just seen the sign here. You can walk through the jungle from where we've just been at the lagoon. You can walk through the jungle. It takes about 20 to 30 minutes, I guess. And you can walk to the ruins from here, that's right. He said you can pay extra to do that, or you can drive to where we've just driven to and to walk to the ruins. So anyways, let's walk a little bit of the way, eh? We may as well have a little walk through the jungle. So see if we find anything interesting. But again, man, just walking through these Mayan jungles just fascinates me. I don't know what it is. I don't know. So yes, nicely off the beaten path right now. Nicely off the beaten path. The sound of silence. And the jungle birds. And my flip-flops. Okay, so I've just got to a point here now in the jungle. Showing you a little map of the walk we're doing. But also there's a little gate here. You can't go any further than what I've come. I was just thinking then, you have to pay extra to do it, but I'm able to walk it. But no, I've just come to a bit here now. There's a little hut here. And they take money for your ticket to go through to the lagoon there. So, see? So that's as far as we can go in the forest from the ruins. But at least you can walk through a little bit of it if you ever come here. Well, there we go. The end of another Mayan adventure. How was that, eh? Goodbye. Amazing, amazing. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed that. Another historical Mexican adventure. Albeit it be short, but hey man, I love these little adventures around Mexico, I really, really do. Anyways, thanks for joining me folks. Until next time, take care and have fun. Peace.